Gooner Claw TV, just here at Victoria after, well, I could say it was comfortable win, but in the end we nearly got caught out at the end. But
yeah, but you know, Dave, like Crystal Palace bought that ticket. You know what it's like in football. You know, like I said, 3-1 down. Like I said, they put a lot of crosses in the box. You know, the delivery was very good, and Tompkins made it 3-2 with a minute to go. But I think what we did really well was that we actually controlled the match after that, in terms of we controlled possession. So in terms of like Crystal Palace, we didn't give them many chances to get that third goal, which was the equaliser, which is, in my opinion, very undeserved.
We started well. We started fast. Good fast start. Got the goal. Could have been 2 or 3 up.
Well, Arsenal's missed a couple of chances.
Missed a good chances as well. And so we're going in at half time. Possibly we should have been 2 or 3 out. Game should have been well and truly done. We come out second half and we fell asleep, and we paid the price. And then there was the equaliser.
But I think what it is that I think it was a
Tottenham player.
Yeah, it was a combination of the Crystal Palace. I think in the first half they stood off us a lot, and they gave us a lot of time on the ball, and we were getting behind their back line and getting at their defence. I think what Croydon Roy did at half time is that he's actually got Crystal Palace to get in their faces more and try and force the game. And I think by doing that, what happened is that Crystal Palace were the ones who were getting the overlap, getting behind us, and you know, the 55th minute, Zaha's had no one on him. He's put a cross in. Bellerin and Chambers were not a part of the Widerweight Cup, and then you know, like Townsend and Marks breaks it 1-1, and they looked like the team that I thought was going to go on and win the game.
And then up steps Alexis.
Oh yeah,
a bit of magic for that goal.
Fantastic goal.
And then great ball from Jack Wilshere, who I thought was superb throughout the 90 minutes today. Made it 3-1. And then I thought Arsene done his usual thing. He took Lacazette off, and I thought, no, you know, we're inviting them on, because here we go. We're putting a holder. We're taking our forwards off, so we've got no one to hold the ball up front, because Alexis is not going to hold the ball. And we're inviting them on, and go and behold, they scored a second goal, and it was quite a nervy last couple of minutes.
Yeah, it was going to be, but you've got to realise, right, Crystal Palace have got a history of scoring late goals. And I think Arsene's thing is that he wants to sort of control the tempo of the game, control possession. He wants like someone who, rather than playing extravagant passes, he wants someone who could just win the ball and give it to a better player. And I think that's what Coquelin's job was to do, but he wasn't able to do that. But really and truly, is that I think Arsene's probably thought, you know, a lot of games, especially like when Crystal Palace played West Ham and they played Stoke, they got a history of getting late goals, and I think that's what he wanted to do. He didn't want a grandstand finish. Well, he got one anyway, because Tompkins scored in the 89th minute.
And so, but in the end, I think we deserved the win. It was we did deserve the win, but there are still the cracks are still there.
100%. I just think you've got to realise, right, if you can see 2 goals in a football match, then you know, like ultimately, like I said, you know, like something's going wrong at the other end, i.e. conceding goals. But Arsenal, the way Arsenal play, they're always going to concede goals.
Need to improve the goal. I mean, we've got West Brom on Sunday. That won't be too easy, because they're set pieces.
But even so, like I said,
but we should win. We should beat them.
They haven't won a game for months.
But then again, you got after that. Then the big test comes Chelsea, and if we're not, not at it,
you can't think about Chelsea before. West Brom's got to come first. Got to concentrate on opposition. Don't look too far ahead, because we've done it before. Where if you look at last year, we were only 9 points off Chelsea, and then what's happening? And we were going into that game. We could have got it down to 6 points. We go and lose against Watford because we're thinking about Chelsea instead of concentrating the game beforehand. So we've got to concentrate on Watford. Sorry, not Watford. West Bromwich Albion. We concentrate on them. You know, like I said, we own one after what they did last year to us. So what we need to do is don't give them start quickly and keep that tempo for 90 minutes. Because the last thing you want to do is what Pardew's going to do. Is that he's going to start off like Crystal Palace did, staying off us, but setting off, he's going to get in their faces. And when they get in their faces, they're going to try and get players behind us, going to use the set pieces, and that's where we've got to be strong. We've got to match them for work rate. We do not want to give West Brom any impetus. They're devoid of any confidence. They haven't won for a while. In fact, I don't think they've won since like October, was it September? So they're struggling for wins as well as points. So we've got to go there and, like I said, play the way we play for most of this game and take the game away from them. But we've got to be clinical as well, and we've got to be prepared for them to be in their faces.
Right. Leave your comments in the box. I like a few comments. Leave some comments in the box tonight, and I want you to tell us what you thought of the game and in general, and do we need to make changes for the game against West Brom? Let's leave the comments in the box, and subscribe and save as per normal, because we help my channel. One more thing. It's time to go.
Right, let's get back to